one of the Hebrew words that's translated into the English word deceive. And when it's translated, it means to beguile or to deceive. Here is a particular verse where it's used at. In Bereshit 29 and 25. That's what, y'all call Genesis. Now, it said, when morning came, there was Leah. So Yaakov said to Laban, where is this? What is this you have done to me? I serve you for Rachel. Didn't I? Why have you deceived me? Because he gave him Leah. You see, Yaakov was so busy. He was so busy cooking them eggs that he didn't bother to look in the face. He was just busy cooking. That boy, he waited 7 years. He said, I got to handle my business, and he didn't look in the woman's face. And this is indicative of believers, let me say saints, always looking for what the Father can do for you, seeking his hand and not his face. You see, and then when something happened that you didn't expect, then you start tripping because you were seeking his hand versus seeking his face. If you seek his face, you'll get everything that's in his hand. You can get a t-shirt and you don't have to pay no royalties on it. All right, so this is the word, one of the words in the Hebrew for deceive. Now, notice the spelling. Go back here and notice the spelling. If they can make it larger, they will. I want to do this. Resh, Mem, and Ministry Tech can point at it. Resh, Mem, Hai. And it'd be nice on the PowerPoint, so you all just make those Hebrew letter words larger than the rest and the scriptures also. Now, I see a root word in here, and I got scholars. You all study. Y'all got keys of revelation. I guess you study it. But I see a root word, and over 70% of the Hebrew language, which is the original language that the Father communicated to man in, and the language he chose. I don't have time to teach it because, again, of a dedication not to follow Nimrod in his rebellion by one of the lineage ancestors of Abraham. That's a whole nother teaching. Now, you see the word bitter in here. Bitter is spelled mem resh. That's a mem in the middle and that resh on the right side. Mem resh, mar spells bitter. You see it, bitter. And then you got a high on the end on your left side, and Hebrew reads from right to left, not left to right. That high actually means a revelation, extended meaning, a revelation of heaven in the earth, to reveal, to see. Deceived is what comes from being bitter. So when you become bitter, and remember, we identified a group of people that the enemy, the old serpent, Lucifer, target to deceive and seduce, and one of them was weak people, of people who had been hurt. When a person is emotionally hurt, many times they become very bitter. Bitterness is going to follow. So when bitterness set in, that's sending a message out, sending emails out, a blast out, 1 million followers on social media, all the demons, you can target this one. They read it. They read it for you now. They bitter, we can go and deceive them, you see. Now, that resh means ruler or prince, or the person in authority. It has to do with the level of authority that a prince carry. And then mem, individually means, the spirit of life or the anointed. And then high, again, what comes from. So you got the root word, and then you got the individual words. So what comes from the prince who is ruling in the realm of the spirit when a person get bitter is deception. That's what the old serpent does. He is a spirit. Remember deceiving spirits. That mem is talking about spirit, anointing, spirit of life, the power of the anointing, the power of the spirit realm is dealing with the spirit realm. All right, so watch it when you get bitter and nasty. I know you're getting deceived. That's the next step. That's why I do all I possibly can to guard my heart against bitterness, and I watch bitter people. You're not going to pour this stuff on me. I'll stop you from talking. Look, I got something to do. I don't know something. I'm just gonna find something to do because I'm not getting into this. So that's one of the words for deceive in the Hebrew. I think there's Ramah.